Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for Season 3 of Cobra Kai. If you follow the channel, you know that recently I put up my reviews for Season 1 and 2 of Cobra Kai, and I knew I was late to that party, but finally got round to checking out Cobra Kai, which I'm really pleased that I did. Season 3, wow. I didn't really know what to expect from this season. After the high drama that ended Season 2 with Miguel being in a coma and losing the use of his legs, and then everybody turning on karate and shutting down Miyagi-Do and all these sort of things, and Daniel's daughter Sam running away with fear and all this kind of stuff, all this, the after effects of Season 2, and Robbie running away after what he did to Miguel at the end of Season 2. The first few episodes were dealing with that, which I thought they handled really well. There was a brief moment where Daniel and Johnny teamed up to try and find Robbie, which was nice to see. I think they're still hinting at that friendship here, which I think is really good. And then we learn that Daniel's business, his car dealership, is in real trouble, and he has to try and get that back on track. So it goes to Okinawa. Genius move. He sees his old flame from Karate Kid Part 2 and his old enemy, and I just thought they handled that expertly. It was brilliantly done, and I think that's one thing this show does so well, is how it deals with past characters and introduces new ones effortlessly into this universe. And I think it does it in such a wonderful and respectful way, in a way that is nostalgic to fans and opens the door to new fans as well. I was just talking recently about to my son who watches Netflix, obviously, and with us, and I said, if you want to watch a show that you'll enjoy, because he does martial arts, try Cobra Kai. And he says, but I haven't seen the Karate Kid films, Dad. I says, trust me, you don't need to, and it'll make you want to watch them. And that's exactly how I feel. I don't necessarily feel as though you have to have seen the Karate Kid films to enjoy this show, because it opens the door to new and old fans alike, and it references everything to make you understand these characters when they're introduced, who they are, how they fit into the Karate Kid films. And it handles it so brilliantly, and I loved what they did with the Okinawa stuff. It was really nicely done. Johnny and Miguel bonding with him, trying to get him out of his hospital bed and walking again, was handled really nicely. Loved how they did that. Miguel trying to set him up on Facebook was hilarious stuff, trying to get Johnny on social media, and then trying to reconnect with Ali from the first one. Was wonderful how he tried to help him get all the pictures and everything together for Facebook. Really comical how they did that. And obviously in the background you've still got Cobra Kai increase. He's making his ranks stronger by trying to recruit the most athletic and powerful kids in the school into Cobra Kai. You've got Hawk now this season from Cobra Kai, the one with the mohawk, who is having doubts, and they play with that a couple of times this season. And ultimately you get that payoff at the end of this season as well. I'm not sure, I think they could handle that a tiny bit better. It seemed a little bit sudden, his change of heart, if you like, Hawk, but it was nice to see. And again, how they handled this season, nostalgia and introducing old characters, was so brilliantly done. I loved how they introduced Ali back into it, Elizabeth Shue from the first Karate Kid film. That lovely sweet moment with her and Johnny in the restaurant when they first meet up, and then goes to the party with her, and again they hint very heavily at Daniel and Johnny teaming up and becoming friends. Some old ghosts are laid to rest around a table with him, Ali, Johnny, and Daniel's wife Amanda. Fantastic the way they handle that. You know, they deal with it like adults and have a bit of fun with it, and it genuinely looks like Johnny and Daniel could really be friends, and that's something they've hinted at throughout this whole show, how alike they actually really are, and how they've held the mirror up and shifted things about here in this show. It's very clever. For many people here, the strength of this show is not so much, like I've mentioned this in my other review, not so much Daniel. He's the same as he has always been. He's very good at heart. He's a good character. He's a good person. Easily the most complex character on the show is Johnny, and they've proved that again this season. All the ups and downs that he's had throughout season 1, 2 and in season 3, how he genuinely wants to change and be a better person and teach his students the better way to do karate and things like that, and how he sets up his own dojo. And then ultimately you get this huge payoff at the end of the season with him having this face off with Kreese that was so much better than anticipated, and then Daniel stepping in at the last moment to help, and then you get this massive payoff at the end of this season of Johnny Lawrence's new dojo and the Miyagi-Dos teaming up to go head to head next season with Cobra Kai, and there's going to be this huge rivalry that will end in the All Valley Championships on the next season. Where it's going to go, I don't know. I just love personally where this season went. I think this is probably my favourite season, if I'm being perfectly honest. It handled nostalgia brilliantly. It handled the drama brilliantly. It gave you loads of feel-good moments. Great action when we got it, and the martial arts was fun to watch. The dynamics between Johnny and Daniel was brilliant as well. And I just thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't really compliment it much more than that, this show. It's a great show. I'm really glad I'm on board with it now. I'm really glad I've caught up with it. And now unfortunately I have to wait for season 4, but oh well. I will give season 3 a 9.1 out of 10. Like I said, I think it's my favourite season. I thought it was brilliantly done. Let's all hope season 4 can be just as good, and I am thoroughly on board with that. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you back on Screen Stars with more content very soon.